discussion at 150.
I move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We have offered the job of highway superintendent to Tanner Gross for the sum of $56,000 and a pickup. Hopefully starting the 27th, but probably the 28th.
And he is accepted by phone call. Should you
Yep.
put that in there
He
so
has
people know it's
accepted it.
pretty much.
He has accepted it by phone call. I suppose I need a motion from you guys, wanting you to do that, means we made the offer to hire.
To hire.
Oh, well, I'll move to hire Tanner. At,
Oh.
was it 50?
56 plus pickup.
Plus use of the pickup.
I'll
Rex,
second that.
Rex second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, Easter holiday.
I move. Give them both to, he's done it 21 years.
Okay,
I second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next commissioners meeting, we need to move to the 11th.
Okay, that will also be, that date would be where the director of equalization also needs to do it that date.
Perfect.
By codified law, so I wonder if we should do one,
That's
At
what we've done
11,
before.
have lunch,
Sure.
and then have the other one at a different time, is that
Yep,
okay?
that's what we've done before.
Okay,
That'll work perfect.
so can we start at 11 then? Is everybody
Fine.
okay with that?
Yep.
Everybody's here.
So the DOE will be at 11?
Yeah, Learning of a couple
Just minute,
things
is
here.
that when our spring meeting is?
You mean for the commissioners?
Not necessarily, because everybody.
No,
has to
because
be
that's
there.
then the 12th and the
13th.
13th, 19th, and the 20th is when commissioners can go to
The
that.
19th and 20th is commissioners?
Yep.
Okay. I knew it was in the month.
So
But this is one of the required meetings that we have to have.
Right, yep,
this would be for people that want to come talk to the director of equalization in
yep.
regards to.
And last year we had them, we moved the April meeting so we could have them
Yeah.
together
Right,
instead of two separate meetings.
okay, so
I'm
we'll do
learning of a
that
couple-
11, and
there's
then
a
1
couple of,
o'clock, normal
Yep.
meeting,
Yep.
regular meeting. Okay,
Okay, the next thing is motion.
can I have one more thing
Oh,
in
yes,
regards,
dear.
one more thing?
Yep.
Lee and Danita need to do a weed supervisor.
there's a meeting that, this is the board, let's see, annual weed board meeting, by March 31st.
Okay,
So could we do it via telephone, the conference, and do it like at 10 o'clock on the 28th?
can we do that?
I think so, I can double check, I don't
You
know.
know what, then I think we need to, sorry guys, we need to, make sure that we're eligible for that. And I don't have a problem with that.
So just find out if we can meet.
Or if you want,
via
whoever
phone.
wants to come, have the availability either
Okay.
here or be able
Let's just
to.
call it then, and if needed by telephonic, we'll
Okay.
set something up.
So what time did you want that on the 28th? 1 o'clock?
That's fine.
1 o'clock probably be better for, okay?
28th, that's on Tuesday?
Tuesday, the 28th, weed and pest.
So.
And then when people do come here for weed and pest, do we pay for their mileage? I know as a commissioner we would. So,
Yes.
okay,
Because I think the other one is like, what, $8 or $10 or something, and usually just, I don't know, it's in those
Yeah,
parts you got.
so it'd be, yeah, for weed board
okay.
folks.
So let's put mileage, yep. And then we should probably pay the mileage for that man to go to,
Rich Coleman has a,
so we
I
just
think
need
of
to know
it
his
all the time.
mileage.
Well,
he
we
didn't
will
submit
take care of that for him. Make sure you put mileage for him to
here on,
Huron, and he was there the second day too?
yes.
Okay.
Will
Oh.
you sign off on that then? You don't mind signing off? Okay.
Can we get a letter for this for Jeff Argo too then?
Do you, oh, yep, I
And
can.
Mr. Sinky.
We got them.
Okay.
You signed one of them.
Oh, did I?
Mhm.
Are you gonna continue with him being,
We'd love if he will continue.
why don't we wait on, but that one won't matter. Will you,
Just, please.
Matt, are you in here? Can you make one of this for,
Okay, so
Mr. Arnold?
March 28th, we got a weed meeting,
Yep, 1 PM.
1 PM. All right,
This is Rural County.
and 4/11 is our next board meeting.
That's the DOE.
Some change,
11
No,
AM.
we're just making notes.
and that's the 11th.
And that's, we said 11 AM?
And so you'll have to get that published in the newspaper.
You haven't heard of anybody coming in to complain, have you?
Yes,
How many?
1.
Okay.
And as I learned, you can't, it sounds like an appeal thing, but you can't appeal the tax, you can appeal the assessment. Something I learned in the last 48 hours.
Because the levy's set.
That's right.
And here's part of the levy issue that's gonna come up, and things have come up. For 2 years, we have not had, during November, when all this set up. So 2 years ago, that's when Dulcie quit. So it'd have been the month before. So we're not 100%, we can't 100% guarantee what happened, because that November then was off, and then Tyranny left. So that November, there was no director of equalizations to set some of that up. So our levies, we have to dive a little further, because I'm not 100% sure on how to move forward, because some of it was missing during
Well,
those specific
We've
times.
never, the county has never increased those levies.
Correct.
The only thing that would be different is if the school comes in. And that's the only change. That would be your increase right there. So, because I think we froze it when the event was here. And we never did increase it.
So that's, some of the things that we're kind of trying to figure out. It'd be nice to have that for a full year, somebody be here
Yeah.
for a full year so we can,
Yep,
So-
turnover hurts. And I've been working with the state on getting caught up in the stuff that we may have missed. And she sent me some things. I'm gonna call her this afternoon again too, and we'll try and get this all caught up and
so nothing bad in regards to anybody that ever worked here before, it's just that it was bad timing. Yeah, in
Yeah.
regards to anything.
And we may have shot ourselves in the foot because we didn't have somebody here to oversee it. It's nothing against them. It's us
Right.
guys.
So, yep, so
So were they upset over the taxes then, the increase?
ultimately, yes.
Which district?
I'm sorry.
Wessington Springs?
no,
Yeah, I think it'd be a Miller district.
Miller, probably. And it's new, it just got transferred, so.
What I relayed today is that it's the assessment, the only thing you can talk about is the assessment, not the tax itself. And the assessment notices that they just received is for 2024. So if they want to go forward with that, what they should do is look at their assessment last time versus the assessment this time.
Mm.
So they can't talk about tax, you can't do that.
Is that changing? Does the state, didn't they change a formula and how you assess things or
Legislature.
not?
I'm not sure.
Because a few years ago, they had that big change in how stuff was done.
We're still-
It must be a statewide problem right now though, because it's sure been on the news.
Yeah,
So,
Oh, yeah, it's all
Well,
over.
I think they did a new assessment where they come out and redo everything, your land and all
Yep.
that other stuff on it, yeah. That was probably
Lee's
last year.
probably gonna have to spend some time assessing and going around the whole county.
we need a motion to adjourn.
I got one more thing, and I don't know if it should be
okay.
at the meeting, but the fella I was talking about with the map and everything that's kind of involved in that.
Oh,
here,
okay, yeah.
He wanted to wait until we got a superintendent hired, and that would have liked, but he don't really want to be at a meeting. But he's gonna try to come down after Tanner's been working to explain him what's roads and,
Okay.
and
Does he just want to come earlier on that?
Well, I'd say he was gonna come that day back in December, early in the morning of the meeting, but
Well, it's Tanner he wants to talk to, not us, right?
anybody that wants explanation of how the map deal works.
Does he want to come on the 11th and we just go ahead and you talk to him at 10 o'clock?
Well, yeah, we'll just have to see, because the way he wants it, it's just kind of a personal thing. I think he's been at a few meetings where he probably gotten a big turnout.
Yeah.
So I'll just let you know if I
Yeah.
get back to him. He's one of the guys who never answers the phone and calls back and this and that, but he would like to be there, Tanner,
Okay.
and probably Joe even maybe
Okay.
or something, just so he can explain it. And I would like him to explain to people how to get your road back on or this and that,
Mhm.
because I got
On
a
the
lot of
road?
questions.
On the road map?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's legal to,
Well, that, you know who did that for us was Deech. Deech was the state's attorney when we started that process. He's the one that contacted
but
the
I mean, as
state.
far as if somebody wants their road on the map,
Yeah,
Then there's a process.
there's
for
a
it.
process, and I thought that'd be
And
better.
there's also take it off, which we've
Yeah.
never done. That's
Well,
why
there
when I say-
is.
Well,
and
no,
I'll show
no,
you
no,
that.
no. I hear you, but I'm talking about 20-some years, this is my 21st year. We've never taken a road off. So if it was off, it was done before me.
What was it, 85 or 95, there was that. What time, when did you start?
2001.
So it would have been
Before
shortly after that, then I think it come up with the.
But they said something
stuff.
about this road over here, I've heard that, road over here. They, you know, they showed me these roads, but I
You're
do know
talking
Deech-
closing
Deech-
section line, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Well,
Closing
closing
section.
a road.
No, the road isn't closed, it's just taken off the map. It's
Yeah.
still
Oh,
considered.
that road didn't look like no road to me. But I
Well,
know
that
Deech,
one was
Deech
the
did a lot
section.
of it. And then when we were talking about easements, I don't think we got one or two easements in the whole damn county.
That's
you've
what
got
I'm saying.
one on ours.
Yeah, but I mean, really, when they were going through it,
Yeah.
we couldn't find nothing,
Yeah.
nothing.
Because Harley can remember when they did an
Well, that's
easement.
because you did the gravel, you
Yeah,
said that's
yeah.
why we would have to have it, but they just went in and made roads, hell.
Well, one fella's driveway isn't on the map, we spent 3,000 to get it gravelled, and then they went up the road and gravelled another road that wasn't on the map, so
Oh, you
that's
should
what
be
I'm
doing
saying.
driveways. You should-
Who is that? Because see, Jack Abernathy told me he had to pay for his gravel. I called Janice. He's never paid for an ounce of
The
gravel.
colony house, we bought it from the colony.
Okay, so he didn't,
Oh,
okay.
but I mean, then he went down the road and then people that driveways aren't on the map got their
Oh.
gravel or driveway gravel by the county.
So
No,
I do have that one here from 1995. But when you don't renew it, I guess, after the next year, it's null and void.
You're right.
You have to do it each year after,
What's that?
so.
Where are
bring
they?
it to you guys.
Well, yeah.
Is that the roads?
So you have, yeah,
Yeah, because Fox told me about that.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
There was a couple of them I had seen. There was quite a few.
so this is what you guys did in, well, none of you, 1995. And so, and then when you go to 1996,
There's not in
nothing,
So all the driveway, all the roads that aren't on a section line should have been taken off, you're saying?
I don't know the answer to that.
Well, that's what I want the state guy to explain.
I'm just saying that I know that this was talked about, and I did send this to Dave and Steve in
Yeah.
regards to this, what was going on here,
We'll
so,
find out if this guy.
Yeah.
We're all on film.
so.
Well, that's what I'm gonna question him about this, why some, and like you say, there was that one meeting, how many years ago, everybody was supposed to sign the easement, and
Well,
nobody
that's
ever
when they
did.
first,
So,
never had.
Yeah,
But
but,
ask Deech, because Deech was our state's attorney at the time.
so, but yeah,
And we worked with District 3. Brian, well, he was a Jim.
this was the sheriff's.
yeah, that goes back there, so. Okay, now we need a motion to,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
End stream.
All right.